Greetings, y'all. It's Matt from the Green Arcade, back playing some more Farming Simulator 17. Hey, we're back here at the Lone Oak. And, so something happened. Let me show you. Basically, let's see, where are we at here? Got a load of, almost a full load of logs there. So this is the line down here. Got a couple trees out there to get. This is the property line right here. So this is where we started. We have made it all the way down here for fir trees. And we took out some stumps too. So we got the row-bud sitting here. I think this is as far as I've gone with the stumps. There's probably some more out here. Yeah, there's definitely more out here. And got all the firs cut out of here. Got, let me turn my volume knob up here. There we go. Got all the firs out of here. Actually, you know what? Let me adjust that back. There we go. We'll get stuff fixed here in a minute. I'll slam my elbow on the desk here. Alright, so we got all the firs cut out of here. And now we just have the regular trees left. And some birch trees. But, yeah, look at this. I told you guys, you know, that these trees are kind of glitchy. And that one definitely was. This tree I cut from right here somewhere. And it did a whole big spin about thing and landed up there on the silo, or what do you call that? The silage bunker? Yeah. Had to think about it for a second. So that landed up there. And I cut one way down here. Right in here somewhere. And that thing just took flight. I mean, it took off in the sky. And it landed way over here by the grain bins. So, yeah, I don't know if I have any damage in here. It looks like I would, because that thing is really penetrating the dryer there. So, I may have to file that on insurance or something. But anyway, we got to get these trees down somehow. And I think I'm going to get the Case tractor. Alright, and I want to talk to you guys about something else here. You know, in the last episode, I talked about the birch trees. And how really bad they are. I mean, these fir trees are glitchy, but the only thing they'll do is take flight and land somewhere, and then you can pick them up. But the birch trees, like these down here, like the white trees. And there's my case. I need to go down this way anyway. So, these birch trees like this, they are really bad. They have like phantom limbs hanging out off of them or something. So, basically, I'm going to come up with some kind of story here, and I'll think about it off the top of my head. I want to get rid of them, and because what I'm going to do is when we plant the new trees, I don't want any of these other type trees left. I want to get rid of these, and since they are glitchy, I'm going to say that that's fair play on these trees, because I want to get the money out of them. So I think I'm going to cut one more after I take that load of logs. And I'm going to see how much I get for one tree. Perfectly trimmed, cut up, you know, all the pieces cut off, everything like that. And hopefully we can make it down there to the sawmill with one. And I want to see the value of them. And basically what I'm going to do is just take these out with the row-bud. And I guess we need to come up with some kind of storyline here. So I was telling the guys down at the sawmill about these trees, and it turns out they are actually infested with a parasite or termite or something, and basically they're attracted to this tree, but they can spread to all our other trees, including the firs, so they want us to get rid of them. All the ones that we own on our property. They want us to get rid of them as soon as possible. And we're the only farmers in the valley that do that. So, well, that do logging anyway. So, that's what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of these trees. And like I said, I'm going to cut one. Let me just cut this one. And I talked to the, they talked to the mayor, and the government is going to pay us to remove these. So basically we're going to remove these just because they're so infested with, I don't know, I'm trying to come up with the best story, guys, here. The best thing I can come up with. But really and truthfully, in all seriousness, I don't think it's right that they're glitchy. It's not, I mean, if they weren't, I would still cut them anyway and take them down to the lumberyard. But since they are, then I think we should be able to get the money out of them. So we're going to get the money out of them. The mayor said that the city, or not the city, the county maybe, will pay us to remove those trees. But we can't remove them unless they're on our property. That's one stipulation. So we still have to own the property that they sit on. It's not like we can say, oh, these trees are bad. We're marching on your property. We're going to cut them all. No, that doesn't work. So, what is running? This is running. I need to shut this off. So basically, yeah, that's what we're going to do. And it's just the birch trees. All the rest of the trees I'm still going to cut and load onto the trailer and take down to the sawmill and sell them. So, because I haven't noticed them being, glitchy or anything. So we'll do that. It's just the birch trees that we got to get rid of. That special way. So, all right, let's see if we can get these trees off of the bunker in the green bin here. This is really weird. I couldn't have done this more perfect. I mean, this is just, it's incredible that it did this. I was like, whoa. I wish I had been recording, honestly, so you guys could have seen it. Because, I mean, these things, it's like they were like helicopters. They started spinning and then they just took off. And I was like, no, 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 no. I think I can grab it, though. I think I can. Yeah. Thank goodness the arms reach just above the bunker wall. Alright, now what I'm going to do... I need to turn around here. I'll just load these on the trailer from down here. Well, let me pull down a little more and come back. Oi, oi, oi. So yeah, I'll just drop this one here. And I'll cut these up. These are shorter trees, so I think I can just cut them in half. I think that's a short tree. I don't know, it almost looks like a longer one. But anyway, I sold a load of logs before this one, so that got us up to 263. See if I can get in here to this. Bring it over here next to this one and trim them up. And then I think I'll still have enough room for some more fir trees in that load there. So I may head on over to the pigs. Alright, and I don't think there's any trees down here that I need to cut. There are some firs down here that we do own. Jumping the barbed wire. Don't jump a barbed wire fence in real life. Just saying. I think these are all inside the cow area though. Where's the fence? Yeah. Yeah, these are all inside the fence. I'm going to leave all these inside the fence. This will give the cows some shade to come stand under and on these hot days. Still looks like it's going to storm, though. I love that in 19 that you'll be able to look up and be like, oh, there's a rain cloud. It's going to rain. Jump the barbed wire. Get these trimmed up. Notice something else too. These, tops, I guess you'd say, in these trees, you can't trim them until you cut the log up. So, and it goes the same way for like the oaks and the what are those? Ash trees? Are they ash trees? Let me look. I think they're called ash trees. Maybe they're maples or something. I don't know. Trees. Maples, those are maples. I think I've been calling them ash this whole time. So So we have the oaks, the maples, and the birch. So yeah, not ash trees. I don't know. We had ash trees over in 15. That's why I'm calling them ash trees. And they were kind of similar to the maple, only they were straight. They were straighter than these. So, man, these things are crooked. Alright. I'm probably going to miss a few here. Yeah, you see that? See how that happens? These trees are kind of glitchy too, but I think we can make these work. See, I'm walking on the log now. Right? Walking on the log. Watch this. Boom. Right there. I'm down inside the log now. In, out. In, out. So, these are still glitchy, but I can work with them. So, let me actually go get my truck. There it is. So, yeah, I got those trees out there. I'm still going to cut, like I said, the oaks, I think, and take them down to the sawmill. It's just the birch trees that we're going to have to take special, what's the word, care in cutting and removing. So, alright, I think I can load these right here. Shut that engine off, don't want to waste gas. Alright, now I think I can cut these. Are these big ones? I don't think these are big ones. They almost look like it though. I don't think they are. Or are they? No. Tell you what, let me take this up there and... I use the trailer as a measurement tool, so I know exactly where to cut them. And I'll say again, this is a longer, drawn-out process without a Scorpion King. So I don't know, I may eventually invest in one, but I don't know. Haven't decided yet. Let me get that up over the... Come on, get over that log, come on. The best thing about this one is you can drive over the logs somewhat. Oh, I forgot to turn off notifications. Let me do that. Alright, there we go. I knew I forgot something. Forgot to turn off the notifications on the phone there. Alright. Otherwise, we'll be finding out, you know, how much this party hates that party and the scandal that's going on, you know? So, let's see, let me pull this forward a little. This might be a long one. You know what? It is a long one. Okay. These are both long ones then. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to drop this here somewhere. Right there. So we can cut that. We can cut these up into threes. This is not the best place to do this. Let me just go ahead and cut this one, I guess. So basically I use the truck as a measurement tool. This part of the log goes in the front, and right in the middle of this little, I don't know what you call this little bar thing, this is where I cut them down the middle. And some of them have been cut and some of them haven't. It looks like they've actually slid back a little bit, but basically I'm just trying to cut them in the middle right here. Ooh, there we go. So I just cut right down the middle. Now, I know I'm not cutting them at sixes like I had been doing with the Scorpion King, but then I cut this one right at the end of the trailer here. Doesn't have to be exact, but we can get them cut. And now, magically, they're magically delicious. No, magically we can walk down this log and not fall through. Isn't that weird? And now we can cut these limbs right here. So basically, you turn a glitchy tree into a non-glitchy tree. I wish that were the case for the birches, because I can trim all the leaves and limbs off of that, and it's still glitchy. So, yeah. Alright, let's load this up. This is a really tight spot to do this, though. So basically what I had been doing, I cut all the firs out here and I pulled them out of the woods and took them over to that field over there and lined them up with the trailer like this. And I did four. I do 4 trees and lay them down in front of the trailer. and then I would, line them up even with each other when I dropped them, and I would cut all 4 at the same time. Not at the same time, but in order. And then I'd get the big claw back there, the wheel loader, and pick them up and load them up in here like this. So I'm just doing it individual now. Get on over there. Get on over there. Get on over there. Go. Drop. Drop. Drop it like it's hot. Go. Alright. Got it. So now I'll get this middle one. So yeah, this was a quicker process with the wheel loader. I'm just doing 1 tree at a time now. Oh, and I can't see anything. Here we go. Drop that in there. You know what I could do? Doing this on an individual basis, and since I only have 1 tree left, just drop that tree in there and cut it up as I got it in there on top. I may do that with this last one. Probably quicker. Just to go ahead and drop it in there. Alright, let's see if this works. Yeah, these are long ones. I can tell now that they're trimmed up. Short ones you can just cut in half. These you have to cut in 3s because they're so long. I keep hearing that dryer over there. I'm guessing that's what that is, just a dryer for the grain. Keep hearing that dryer and I'm thinking it's something outside here in real life. Ah, come on. Is it lined up good? Ooh, nope, nope. Get in there, get in there. Alright, now drop. Alright, so I should be able to cut this up. Probably need to start at this end. Jump up in here. So this is the log I want to cut right here. So I'll cut it about right here, be fine. Well, if I can hit that halo. There we go. Alright, then I'll pick that up and put it in here in just a second. Let me go ahead and... Ooh, I got stuck there for a minute. Let me go ahead and cut this one. Hear that dryer running? Hear it? It's running behind us. It almost sounds like a tractor running in the field out back. Or a sprayer or something. Yeah, this is a tight spot. Man, we're in a tight spot. I know that's not the exact quote. That's a great movie, by the way. If you know what I'm talking, which movie I'm talking about before I tell you the title, you're awesome. Did I pick up 2? I did, didn't I? Well, we're in a tight spot. Let me let that back down. I want to pick this up right here a little bit later. There we go. A little bit further down. But yeah, that movie, it's actually a word that I can't say on here. Well, you know how they, sometimes with rivers and valleys and lakes, they build dams to dam the water up? Basically, that's the word. We're in a tight spot. So that word and we're in a tight spot. I'm not going to say it in phrase because I'll probably get flagged or something on YouTube. But yeah, if you know what movie that's from before I tell you the title, cool beans. That's a great movie. It's a southern movie, I guess you'd say. I can't get up on top of this thing anymore. There we go. Alright. So that movie is Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? It's a great movie. Great, great movie. Alright, I think I can fit those trees over at the pig area on this load. Right in the back here maybe. And maybe a little on the front. I think I can fit them on there. So I'm going to drive over there. And, because I think I've got all the furs over here now. Yes, I do. There is one more up by the house here. And I think once we get these over by the pigs, we'll start over there where I had originally parked the tractor. Over there down between 45 and, well, 45. That little hook down there. I think we'll start cutting down there. Because we own that. I think that's one of the last properties there that we own that actually has trees on it. So, yeah. We need to buy some property with some trees on it. Field 30 will work. Field 30's up there. There are some firs out there in it. And I think we're gonna go ahead and cut the trees out there and just replant firs. That way if we decide to just log that area, we can in the future. I think somebody said it takes 5 years for trees to grow. Which that time will probably just fly by, you know, because I'm working this map a lot. I really like this map. And I've actually been neglecting a few of the other maps that I need to finish. I need to get back on those. I'll probably take a weekend or something and finish those. Alright, we got a propane tank here, guys. We got to work around that. So I'm gonna say we own these trees because most of the time there would be like an invisible fence here. Yeah, I'm gonna say we own these trees. I'm gonna claim it. Claimed. Alright, so we can cut these firs here. We can cut these firs here. Oh, and we got brush in the way. Yep, we're going to have to come clear this brush before we can cut these trees. If not, we'll have a mess on our hands. Let me just make sure none of these are, well, there's not a fence there, is there? There is right there. It goes around that way, but it's not right here. So yeah, we got to clear this brush out first. So I'm going to move the truck. Can't work around those fences. Gets kind of tight down in there. Guess I could just turn it like this a little bit. You have to be very careful around that propane tank. Don't want to damage that thing. Alright, well, I hate to use that field, but might have to just to get these trees down here. I don't think they'll mind. Hopefully they won't. Alright guys, well, we'll get over here. I gotta get the brush cleared out before I can cut these trees and load them up, but I may go ahead and do that. And I don't know where we'll pick up next time. I need to check with Miss White and Mr. Oh shucks, what's his name? Hang on. Bell, I think his name. Yeah, Mr. Bell, Stephen Bell. Need to check with Miss Daria White and Stephen Bell and see if they have any jobs for me to work on their fields, and because I definitely need to work on those. And Miss King, I guess. I did one for Mr. Gomez too, but I haven't planted anything. I'm trying to hold off on planting because I'd like to plant some, I would like to talk them into planting their fields with sunflower or soybeans. So, but the other ones that have already been planted, I definitely need to check on those. So, until next time, guys, remember you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Grain Arcade. We'll see you guys later.